Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Time for your Thursday Sportscast. The Ice Dogs are the best team in the NAHL for a reason. They score the most points and lead in almost all the stats. One of the reasons for that is that they come into work to punch a clock. Here's more. We often hear the cliche of hard-working teams and that hard work pays off. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs have put that into practice with a clock.
Something Stu brought to the team. It's symbolizing you clocking in, just putting in the 60 minutes in the game, and then he awards it to who he thinks was the player of the game.
It's not all about the points in the box score when it comes to the player of the game. Star players, veterans, fourth liners, and rookies have all received the clock, which says a lot about this team.
You gotta work hard every single day, even if you don't win the clock. Like you gotta punch in and just give it the best you can.
Rookie Ryan Kiro likes the clock more than most.
In high school, we actually had a pink bicycle helmet that we found in a lost and found in some place, and we gave it out to the MVP after every single game. So
is the clock better?
The clock's better, yeah.
A lot of these 16 to 20-year-olds may have not had an actual job, but you can't tell them that after all the hours they've put into this season. They have the best record, lead in all major categories, and are 1 win away from setting the NAHL points record. This week they host Kenai River, a team that's won 4 games, but they don't plan on taking a long lunch break on the Brown Bears.
It's always a rivalry when we play them. It's very important that we don't limp into playoffs. We've got to make sure that we're pressing, we're working to get better every single day, and when the puck drops April 15th, when it's do or die time, that we're prepared and we're battle tested. Kenai's going to come in here, and a lot of their players are probably auditioning for next year for the coach and leaving a good taste in his mouth, so they're going to come and compete.
The clock has seen better days, but the Ice Dogs will continue to punch in and punch out. Joe Cook reporting. And today it was made official. The Alaska Gold Panthers have a new leader. In a press release this afternoon, they announced that John Lorkie is the new president of the board of directors. Lorkie becomes the 4th president in the 57-year history of the Gold Panthers. Lorkie is no stranger to Alaska summer baseball. He's a former administrative assistant and GM of the North Pole Knicks in the late 80s and was GM and president of the Kenai Peninsula Oilers. Both of those teams were National Baseball Congress World Series runner-ups during his tenure. The new Gold Panthers board will be announced sometime next week. Lorkie was involved in the recent lease negotiations with the Borough, and he has big dreams for the Gold Panthers.
I envision this is big time. I want it to look, this is a stadium. This place looks sweet. There's locker rooms here look gorgeous. I want to see a really nice concession stand. I want to see bathrooms there. I don't want to see porta potties out there. I want to see a new infield that's, state of the art. I want to see a warning track and a sweet outfield fence, I want to see a video scoreboard, I want to see it all. And that's going to take time and steps, and, we don't have any of those specific plans yet, but those are my dreams. That's what I want to get to.
After arguably the most exciting and entertaining NCAA tournament, the Final Four is set. Now the work begins. Houston is this year's Final Four host, and crews have installed the floor this weekend's games. Here's video of the process. The championship site is NRG Stadium. Putting the floor down only takes a few hours, believe it or not. Now, if you're going to the Final Four, I know of one person who is going. Be ready for precautions. No backpacks or diaper bags will be allowed. The venue will provide clear, see-through Final Four bags for patrons as a matter of security. Villanova and Oklahoma, both 2 seeds, tip off on Saturday, 2:09 Alaska time. Number 1 seed UNC and number 10 Syracuse tip at 4:49. And speaking of the Final Four, the KTVF College Hoops Challenge is still going on. There are a couple of people who are in the running for the grand prize. Going to the Final Four Saturday, Terry leads by 100 points over Marco. These standings are based on the highest amount of cumulative points after each round. Jay has 8,200, while Tom and Bill are tied with 8,100. Terry, Tom, and Bill all have the Tar Heels winning the national title, so these standings could change after Saturday. Marco had Kansas as the champions, and Jay chose Michigan State. We all know how that turned out. I finished 13th overall, and I have UNC taking it all. The grand prize is a Honda trimmer from Outpost, Alaska, and 2 large pizzas from Pizza Hut. Will update the standings going to the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship game. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for watching. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.